Oh, ice break.
Welcome back, guys. Episode like 6 of the Iniguez ride. I feel a little weird right now because I've never done a pod with my family, with my sister. This is my sister. It just feels a little weird right
Glad
now.
to be the first,
Yeah,
Iniguez on the
Iniguez.
Iniguez Bride podcast.
That's true. That's a good way. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. The person you get on the Iniguez ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and that's another. I just a little. No, it's not. What's the opposite of foreshadowing?
For closing.
No. Foreclose. What's wrong with you?
Huh?
It's
Foreshadowing, like,
no. What's like the when you're trying to when you before you say tell someone like you something that you would think is bad, you're
mhm.
like, hey, not in a bad
Oh,
way.
yeah, yeah. Like the,
You're gonna preface. To
yeah.
preface this
Okay.
entire podcast, I just recorded a pod with Kate and Land, so I'm a little tired, a little bit toward the end of the day. But it's all right. I'm gonna push through. This is my sister, Alejandra Iniguez, and that's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it? Because I've
Oh,
I've always pronounced it Iniguez. Always.
okay. I have like a whole story on this because
Okay.
Mr. Martin,
I love
you
this.
guys, yeah, he's like, okay, you guys need to say your first and last name, how you pronounce it. Shit.
I'm pretty big about that. Yeah.
So big.
Yeah.
It got to my point. It got to my turn, and I was like, Alejandra Iniguez, and he's like, "That's how you pronounce it," and I'm like, "I don't know how to." He's like, "I don't know how to pronounce my last name." He's like, "You don't know how to pronounce your last name," and he's a scary dude. So I was like,
He's not
"That was scary." Okay, he's intimidating for sure. And then he's like, "How do you how does your how do you?"
He was always nice to me. I don't know.
No, I mean he was to me too, but I mean first day of senior year, never had him as a teacher. Like
I didn't even
like
have him as a
a
coach.
bald dude who like people like sometimes are like beef with. No, but then I was
Really?
like, oh yeah.
I think yeah.
No, but then I was like, okay, Iniguez, I guess. Like if I'm speaking to a Hispanic, it's Iniguez. If I'm speaking to a non-Hispanic, I'm like
My
it's
person.
Iniguez. Yeah, yeah,
That's yeah. I do the same thing. I always say Iniguez, but if I'm saying it like in Spanish, then I say Iniguez.
yeah,
Because it's supposed to have the Inya on
yeah.
top. Yeah,
We were at Qdoba and
yeah. We had my other sister, my oldest sister Jessie, is sitting over here on the side. Um, she's sitting now, but hopefully we'll have her on an episode sometime. But you said you're eating like
yeah, we were at Qdoba and there's like pico de gallo,
yeah.
and then Jesse's like, "Can I have some pico?" And then can I have some queso? And I'm just like, okay, I'll do. I was like, I'll do that. I'll say that too. I was like, can I have the pico de gallo? So like,
Do you ever? I was in Spanish class.
oh
I had
my god,
Mrs. Moore, or yeah, Mrs. Moore,
yeah,
and I would always pronounce it as white as possible because I felt bad about how bad my
right.
Spanish is. So
No,
I would always. That's why I
yeah,
do.
yeah. I would say that just so I wouldn't be so like know it all, even though I know it all. But like
I
you
don't
don't
know.
want to be like you don't want to be like yo hablo español, and you don't want to be like I don't know. I just didn't want to be stuck up.
Yeah.
So I said some things in like an
Well,
English.
you say that, but then you rapped on the bus.
Oh, stop,
Yeah.
stop
That
it.
was you. It's like it's almost like every other week that you tell me something like, "Yo, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have gone out.
I'm
I shouldn't have done
regrets in
this."
life and what happened last Saturday?
That's all getting cut.
No,
That's not
you
getting
gotta
in.
keep that in there.
No, you want all of it? You want to keep?
Oh, oh.
What do you?
Oh, I thought you meant what I just said. No, but yeah,
No,
don't keep
to
it.
the story.
Don't, yeah.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I
It was actually
mean,
funny. That's funny. I'll
only
tell
a
you.
select few know what.
Well, I think it's it for now. I think yeah. I think yeah. It's gonna yeah. Because you're like you try to stop the wildfire and then you light more on fire.
Honestly, yeah.
You just keep, it's gonna keep on.
Funny
It
story.
is funny.
Okay.
I think it's funny.
That's why I tell it.
Yeah,
I like telling funny stories. And
yeah. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know.
that is one of them.
Yeah. What'd you buy today? Why'd you come to Lincoln?
I spent. I bought some. I went to Victoria's Secret. I basically bought a new wardrobe because I love clothes. So I dropped a grand. Just kidding. I spent a lot of money.
Have you moved to CCC?
Yep.
Have you met your roommate actually?
So okay, I didn't really meet her.
Did you see her in person though?
Uh so we were at the registration day together, and
Each other?
no, Luisa's going to Kearney.
Yeah.
Piquito's going to Hastings, but no, but so I saw her because she was with her family, and we were
Okay.
sitting behind me and mom were sitting behind her, and she was like, I mean, she was chill and everything, but I was all trying to. Girls
White?
are weird. No, she's Hispanic.
Okay.
Girls are weird. They like try to like. Never mind. I'm not even gonna get into that. But
No,
basically,
no,
no,
I think it'd be good for me to know. Well,
no. Basically, I was like
they try to one up each other.
kind of like that. I hope she sees this because I'm gonna post it on my Snapchat. I'm gonna repost.
Still,
Yeah, yeah,
still,
yeah.
so,
No, I am. No, but Jocelyn, if you're watching this, I would.
Jocelyn?
Yeah, her name's Jocelyn. I like looked at her and I was like, shit, okay. Like she's so chill. Like she was so cool, and
Yeah.
I was like, not getting jealous, but I was like, shit, like okay, like I gotta be cool too, you know. Like that's
I
that's
see.
how that's the vibes I gave off kind of.
Try to
So I didn't really know her. My mom and her mom, they were hitting it off, giving each other our numbers and everything. Yeah, and then afterwards, mom was like, "Hey, like I found you a best friend," and I'm like, "Sure, sure." And like we're gonna room together, so I'm excited. Like we talk on the phone and we text each other, and yeah,
You already talked to her on the phone?
yeah, yeah. No, we're like best friends.
Really?
And I'm so glad that I have someone that like I feel like we relate to each other.
Really? What's she like? Is she anything like you?
No, yeah, I know.
So?
You know what? I don't even know what I'm like.
Yeah.
PBH,
I
no
think,
cap. PBH.
well, like, actually, like what you're actually like, or when you're around other people?
Both.
Both?
Because I am the not the fakest person, but like I am just so many like personalities. Oh, I'm exposing myself. No, but
Kind of.
I'm like different personality. Like when I'm with you guys, I'm a different person.
Some-
Sure, I don't know what that means. Yes, 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 yes. Kind of, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm myself everywhere, but I'm a different type of myself. If that makes any sense.
That makes sense.
With you guys, I'm
Because
like
you're still being yourself, but just depends on who you're with.
exactly.
That's what part of it
That's
comes out.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So that's one way to put it. Do you think that's a good way to go about things? I don't know.
Honestly, I don't think it is. I just want to be
I think if you're doing that, then it's kind of hard to know who you actually are yourself as a person because you're doing so many different things. You don't really know what you are.
that is exactly how I feel. Cause like yeah, what you just said is exactly how I feel. But honestly, I don't mind it because I like with you guys I like being goofy, but I also like being serious at times, you know? Like with other people I am more
You're not normally goofy around me. I mean, sometimes, yeah, but not. You just sent me a video like 2 days ago, yesterday. I was just recording you, and you were pissed at me. You were yelling.
Okay, but that was like I was 13. I was going through
You were 13.
I
No,
was
that was like 2 years ago.
dude, that was
That was my freshman
4 years
year.
ago.
Yeah, that was my freshman year.
Your senior year. My
Or,
freshman.
yeah, nah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. I was
That's fair.
obese in that video. Come on, Eric. Come on. He's like, no difference.
I mean, you've changed a lot. You've changed a lot. At least looks wise, you changed looks wise.
Personality wise too.
Yeah, you're not as bad as you used to be. I think no, for sure, you definitely are.
I mean,
No, I mean that's good. That's good that you're not as bratty. I think you just
you said bright, and I'm like,
oh no, bratty, like as
bratty.
in
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
bratty.
yeah.
Like you're not as.
Just grew up though. I think.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah.
Video, I sounded just like Jocelyn. I acted just like Jocelyn, and it's just because we're going through that age.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
we're going through that.
even when you do that
30.
now, because sometimes
Yeah.
you sound like Jocelyn to me. The way that you sound to me is how Jocelyn sounds to you, and I bet
Yeah.
with me when I am like that with like Jesse and Leo,
Mhm.
I probably sound like the younger sibling and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
So yeah, we come from a family. Yeah, I guess to give some context, we come from a family of five. Oldest sister is sitting over here. Then we have an older brother. Then it's me. Then we have Alejandra, and then we have youngest sister is here too. She's upstairs doing something. But so I'm the middle child. But I feel like because Leo and Jesse moved out, like they were already kind of older enough. Because the gap between me and Leo is like 6 years.
Yeah.
So they had already left the house, and I kind of feel like I'm like the oldest brother, especially to like Hannah and Jocelyn, like to you,
Yeah.
to you, Jocelyn.
Yeah. I mean, not like I know what you mean though.
That's how
Like
I feel.
definitely, yeah.
That's how I feel. But see, but I know that I have an older brother just because I talk to Leo,
Yeah.
often. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It just kind of feels like
Yeah.
like I am the
I
oldest.
wonder if Leo listens to these podcasts.
I don't know.
Yeah. You should.
I'll hit him up.
Yeah. No, but like with Leo, it's like you definitely felt like an older brother, I guess. I mean, Leo did too, obviously. I honestly looked up to Leo. That's why I did cross country, which was best
Same.
decision of my life. But like Leo's just like that role model. You're like an older brother. I don't know. That's weird. That is so weird. It's like you think of a role model, and like
Yeah.
I think of Leo, but then you think of a sibling. You think of I think
Yeah.
of you. It's so weird. Like Leo is definitely our brother, and like he's an amazing person and everything. And like I feel like we're dissing on it, but like
No.
but like that's how
Okay.
that's how
This
I
is
got
the
it.
thing.
Not dissing on Leo.
That's not how. But I don't. Leo. I look at Leo the same way I look at. I don't. Leo is just my brother,
Yeah,
right? I think the you. I think
me and Jocelyn.
exactly what yeah, exactly what you just said. Now you and Justin kind of, for whatever reason, no, I guess not for whatever reason, but like kind of just separate it. Think of him differently, not as like how you would think of me.
Yeah.
But he's just like, cause he's my older brother.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what's so weird
Yeah,
about it?
you only have an older brother. Like
Yeah.
like
I have a favorite brother.
yeah,
I love him.
exactly.
Yeah,
Right. I don't have a favorite brother.
I can say that. I'm the only one in the family that can say I have a favorite. Yeah,
Yeah,
thing, I have a
yeah,
favorite.
yeah.
That's kind of nice. Do you think that when you're a mom,
I'm not
you're
gonna
gonna
be a
have a
mom.
favorite kid? You're not gonna be a mom? That's cap.
I
Not from
don't
that
want
story that you were
kids,
telling me.
girl.
Something's gonna happen.
No,
If
no,
you,
scrap that story. That story, you should know I don't want to be a
yeah,
mom.
but if you're letting your, if if you're
Dude,
doing,
okay. That was not my fault. No.
yeah, it was 100% your fault. Okay, no, that's not true. It was 50-50.
Okay.
It's 50-50. So not
Okay.
100%.
No, but
What do you mean?
you
All right.
gotta be.
Well.
Yeah.
I think that you can learn from that because that was
First that. No,
you
but yeah,
can
I am not gonna
but
be
you
a mom.
can. Why?
Kids are just, they're just not even that. It's just, you remember the eighth grade
Baby
baby?
thing?
I wanted to die that entire time.
I
Okay, but here's the thing. It's either I'm having no kids, which
yeah
is like ideal,
yeah.
or it's 7.
What?
I'm not
You
even
would
joking.
hate that. I guarantee you that.
It's either I have no kids or I have a big family. Because like we have a pretty big family and I love having a big family.
I do actually.
So it's either like a big family or just no
See,
family. It's
I
you know. That's how like I
yeah.
genuinely feel like that.
The idea of having a big family, I really like the idea of having a big family, but knowing the amount of work that would go into that, I don't like that. Just because I know it would be a lot of work. So
Like even with one kid. I mean, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, with one kid, so why would you want to have five,
I
six?
feel like the hard work would be worth it, in my opinion. But also I don't want kids.
I think it
Oh
kind
wow.
of just depends on the situation or like what situation you're in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think because the ideal family that I've been thinking about is maybe like 3 kids. I think 3, and I want to have them like one right after the other, so that they can grow
Yeah.
up together and they're not like separated by age and stuff. So I think, yeah, having 3, and I kind of want twins. I actually do want.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've always thought about that. Like, imagine if I ever had twins. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I want like my first set of kids to be twins,
Yeah.
but
I
like,
mean, it could
yeah,
be
you think so?
that.
That's the next time.
This should
Next
be a
time. Huh?
co-pod, co-guest
What?
pod, co-guest. Or I mean, yeah, co-guest.
Just have three people on the pod.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did that with
Co-guest, like
me,
2 guests. Oh wait.
co-guest. We
Nah.
did me and Jake and Chloe was uploaded today, so that was 3.
Yeah, you didn't post it on your Instagram. Like you.
I know. I forgot to take a picture with them, and
Oh.
I texted them to see if they could send me a picture, and then like I can edit it and put me in there. But they haven't. I have not gotten a response, but that's okay.
Oh.
I'll see. There's probably an old picture of us. We'll see. I'll figure it
Your
out.
Instagram's gaining followers.
I know. Kevin was texting me. He's like, "We're listening to your pod." No, he didn't give me any context. He was just like, "We're listening to your pod,"
Oh, really?
and then
Oh,
I got like 4 or 5 new followers after he texted me that. But that was all just coincidence.
That's
Who?
crazy. Olivia, Kevin's friend. Kevin Rand, are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was Kikito, Alondra, Kevin, Miggy, Caden, Corey. I don't know, just random people. And then yeah, some other people that I just would never have guessed. That would have yeah. Which is kind of cool. It's growing. Slowly but surely growing. They say after the seventh episode, most podcasts are done. They don't
Oh,
upload
really?
anymore. Yeah. And this is already six.
Like this one, we're
This
doing.
will be six. And I think I'm gonna do a solo pod too.
Oh,
I'm gonna do
another
a
one.
solo pod. Yeah. I'm gonna do a solo pod because I feel like I have a lot to update on from the last time. The last time
Yes,
that I
your
did one,
experience.
my shroom experience,
Yes.
which from that time that I did the pod to now, it's gonna be
Oh,
vastly
yeah.
different.
Okay.
So I none of the ideas, the the things that I said on that pod, I still agree with and I still stick to, but now I have a different mindset, I
Mhm.
guess. So because this Monday, this is Sunday. So this is being recorded right after I did a pod with Katie. So this is on Sunday. We're recording this on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Last Sunday, exactly a week ago, I guess I can tell a little bit of it. I went to a party Saturday. I recorded a pod with Jake and Chloe.
Mhm.
That's the one that was uploaded today. We went to a party and I was hungover, and I every time I'm just so what's the word? My brain is very it's affected very easily.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a very I don't know what the word is for it, but
Mhm.
it can be it's easily affected. And when you mix anything into it, like any like weed, brooms,
Yeah.
any other I guess
Yeah.
drug or whatever, and
Mhm.
even alcohol or whatever,
Mhm.
it's easily affected. So I went to the party Saturday and I woke up Sunday hungover. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't really like a crazy hangover, but
Yeah.
I just felt off. And every time that I drink, I always feel like shit the next day. No matter
Yeah.
how much I drink, it's it's literally
Yeah.
you're literally poisoning yourself.
Yeah.
And I always feel like shit. And my brain is always like it's always going. And since it's always going, I naturally just have like self-deprecating thoughts. That's normal. Normally, I'm always talking shit to myself, like about how much of a piece of shit I am in my
I
in,
feel.
in my head.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like when you add like weed, all that other
Yeah.
stuff I was
Yeah.
talking about. When you add that, and so I feel even worse the next
Yeah.
day. The thoughts just are worse, and I'm so tired that I just don't feel
Yeah.
like whatever. So it was bad. Every time it's bad. It's horrible. And yeah, I mean you've seen some nights where
Yeah.
staff and have done
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever, and then the next day is
It's
shit.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was just like
Mhm.
that Sunday. It wasn't as bad as the last time as
Mhm.
other
Yeah.
times, but it was still one of those days,
Yeah.
and I was like, "This sucks. I don't know why I do this."
That's exactly how. Okay. I went to a little kickback and I mean, I got a little, messed up. Not messed up, but and then I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm such a terrible person. I'm not a terrible person, but that's just how I feel when I'm just not in the right state of mind.
Yeah.
And like, I don't like feeling like that. It's awful. I
Yeah.
want to go back to like the times when I would have fun, not getting, you know, not ruining my,
Yeah.
and like, it's not a bad, I mean, people can do themselves, but me personally and probably you personally,
Yeah.
it's just not for
Yeah.
us. And like we shouldn't I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, I
I don't
get
know
it.
the word is, but yeah. I think sobriety is so it's so good and like
I think
so should be the norm. And I don't think it is
I
right
know.
now.
I think being sober is it can be very it is very no, it is very good. I just think I think kind of just mainly as a family, the
Yeah.
way that we're wired, and especially me, the way that I'm wired, is it just is not it's not really good for us. We don't really gain anything
See,
from
and
it.
that
It's
yeah,
very
I
bad.
feel like it also has to do with our family. Like
Yeah. I mean, it's just
we were
inherently in us. Yeah.
we were like
I mean,
raised to be like, yeah, you're not supposed to do that. If you do, then you're gonna feel like you're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna, I don't know.
yeah.
That's
No,
how it was engraved in my mind. At least if you do this, you're a terrible
that's
person. That's why I was thinking that we
that's
went.
fresh from the first solo pod.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and my friends, we were walking, and
Yeah.
that's when I said that. I'm like, oh, I'm such a terrible person. And my friend Sloan, she's like, you're not a terrible person.
Yeah.
You just, were raised Catholic. And
That's
I was like,
that's a No, I mean that's a very valid argument because growing up, I feel like Catholic, it's a lot of guilt. It's a lot of guilt shaming. So
But
you just
I love being religious. I mean, I'm not as religious as I want to be, but I love having Catholicism as my faith.
yeah
And I should note that, point that out.
yeah
I'm not
that's fair.
dissing on Catholicism, but
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. At least in my experience, I think growing up religious in the household that we did grow up in, it's a lot of if you do this type of thing, you're a bad person, which is
Yeah,
not.
which I don't think should have been the way we were.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it's whatever.
no,
It's
I
whatever.
mean that's just that's what they thought was right. So there's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that, but that's why we think the way
yeah,
that we do.
yeah.
So I'm not saying that it's wrong,
Yep.
but just because of the way that we grew up, that's how we are. Which, however you want to go about it, I think there's a lot of learning that you can do from that.
Mhm.
And I think because we grew up that way, we have a lot to learn and a lot to
Yeah.
experience. And I feel like at least with me, I didn't really experience much when I was younger, so I experienced a lot of it in a short amount of time, and
Mhm.
especially moving out.
Yeah.
Um, so I guess going back to that last Sunday, feeling like
Yeah.
shit. Um, I was like, this sucks. Why do I do this? This is horrible. And then I get a call from no, wait, I can't remember exactly how it went down. Honestly, I was just feeling tired. I was so dead. But I get a call from Cadeland, and I know that he's been grinding, he's been doing his
Yeah.
stuff, and I knew that I've always known that I was somewhat a little different, and I just some just there's always I know it was always just a little different,
Mhm.
and I knew I could always push myself to do whatever that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I just never actually applied myself and decided I'm gonna do this.
Mhm.
And so I called him and I was like, Ken, I need to get in shape. This sucks. I feel like shit right now. And he's like, all right, man. Yeah, okay. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to gym. No, I think I was like, yo, are we working out tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, sure. I wake up at this time. I was like, all right, bet I'll be there. And I was like, but I really want to go at it. Let's make a bet. I really want to stick with it. And so we decided 2 months we're gonna hit the gym every day. We're gonna eat clean. Just focus on
Yeah.
just like grinding.
Yeah.
And that was when I actively made the decision like I'm gonna make it so that I work so much on myself that I don't feel like I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
I don't feel what's the word? I'm basically fighting against the thoughts in my head. Like the thoughts in my head normally are like you are not putting enough work. You're not good enough. You're making excuses. This is why where you're at.
Mhm.
But now that I'm doing everything that I'm doing, like putting in the work,
Yeah.
waking up, eating right, making productive choices, good, healthy choices. I can make an argument to myself and fight against the thoughts in my head
Yeah.
that like you're doing good, you're doing the right things, you're working
Yeah.
on yourself, and that was since Monday from now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, especially week one. It's been a
Mhm.
lot of work, but I feel
It'll
great.
get better too.
No, I think it's gonna still suck the whole time, but
Well,
it's still good. No, it's gonna suck
yeah.
because it's not easy.
It's not. Yeah,
It's
I
not
know it's not.
easy.
But yeah.
I think you need to actively if you want to do it, you need to actively make the decision
Yeah.
to I'm gonna work on myself. You have to. If not, you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. You really because the way that I think about it is when I get up and how bad do you want to work? How bad do you want to improve yourself?
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning, I'm tired, and the first thing I do is get up. I'm like, I don't really want to go to gym. Fuck you. Get up, go to the fucking gym.
Yeah.
You want to feel like you did Sunday? No, get up, do it again.
Yeah.
Because
Discipline.
yeah, discipline. That's exactly what we were talking about. Discipline is the most important thing. How bad do you want to not feel bad?
Yeah.
How bad do you want to improve yourself? That's what's going to make, that's is what's going to affect you actually getting up and putting in the work for
Yeah.
it. It's not going to be,
You
it's not
know,
going to be fun.
you should put some of these quotes in that group chat we have because our family's starting a little competition.
Well, that's
as
exact. Well, that's why I started doing that
Yeah.
because I wanted to show that I'm putting in the work to become better.
Yeah.
So that's why I started doing
Me
that.
too.
And I'm glad that it did influence the family to start, that
Yeah.
competition. So I guess you could say that was my intention because I wanted you guys, because I wanted everyone to be better. Because
Yeah.
I know that we can all be
Yeah.
better, put in, some work. I'm not saying that you guys need to put in, the amount of work that I do.
Mhm.
I just know that I have a lot that I need to work on. And I'm doing that now, but that's why I started doing that.
Well, on a totally unrelated topic,
Go ahead.
mom
You
made
banged someone.
what? That's not even
Actually,
true.
how old are you?
I'm 17.
All right, yeah.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Oh my gosh, stop.
what?
I did not bang anybody.
That's not
You
what I
know,
said.
you literally just said,
No, no, no.
you
I didn't
said,
say you banged someone. I asked if you did. I said, did you bang anyone? And then what I say after that? No,
you,
no. Okay. We can rewind the tape. I said, did you bang anyone? And then I asked if you banged someone. I didn't say you did bang someone.
you said,
You,
you
oh
literally
wait,
like,
no, no,
you
no.
banged somebody. And I'm
Yep,
like,
no, you're right. I took
no,
my words. I lied there. Yep, you're
yep,
right.
I did not bang anybody.
Okay. Yep.
Uh,
We capped. That was a cap.
I'm 17. And still a virgin, and that's fine. That's fine.
Caden asked me. He was like, last pod. He was like, so what's your body count? I was like, a fat zero. I'm disciplined enough to not put myself out there. You know what Caden's at? He said on the pod, so I'll tell you.
Just like not
Yay!
like nobody wants you.
Hey. I mean, I don't know. I don't have Riz, but if I wanted to smash, I could have for sure. There's.
Being see some 30-year-old men that okay, that came out wrong. That came out
I
wrong.
mean,
No, but the people from Walmart, I work out.
yeah, you got some creeps over there.
So, yeah, like actually, yeah, I'm just can you like take that back? That was so embarrassing. Anyways, before you change the subject completely, my, I was talking about mom's corn tamales, bro, and you're like you bang
You
somebody.
never once said mom's corn tamales.
Because you interrupted me.
All right. What about mom's corn
She
tamales?
made them and they turned out like we're like, oh my gosh, because oh yeah, you were talking about growing up or something, and then I remembered when all the families, the Hispanic families, would come to our house, and all the moms would make corn tamales,
That was fire. Yeah.
and just last week, mom made corn tamales for the first time in like since
Yeah.
I was like 8, and
Did
so
she
I
end
just
up making the carne asada?
she did. It was delicious,
Okay.
and it'll probably be leftovers for a couple weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
She made that
they
much?
freeze. Yeah, they freeze them, and then we eat them like a month later. Mom's like, "Hey, this is your carne asada from your graduation." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." It was delicious.
Yeah,
He's
it's so
frozen,
good.
but
It's so
I was
good.
just like 1 month old steak. Yum. No, no, no,
It hasn't been a week or a month.
dude,
Has it?
it's been 3 months, but that was like when it was a month old. No, but was it? Oh yeah, I was helping her make the tamales, and they were kind of watery, like they were like dripping. And mom's like, you know what? I don't think these are gonna turn out good. I'm like, Mom, this is soup, and she's putting it in the little like the corn, the leaves, the leaves. Oh, you know the corn leaves? No,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, she's already at that point?
yeah, no, like
Is that early on? I've never made them, so I don't know.
yeah, corn
Is that
tamale.
early?
You just make you puree the corn, and then you either add butter, sugar, or yeah, you put butter, huh?
Yeah, yeah. If you add flour, that's what makes it.
She didn't add any flour.
Well, that's probably.
It
That's probably what.
was milk. It was corn milk, and she's putting it on leaves. So she's putting milk on leaves, and she puts it in the little pan so that they can cook. They didn't all the freaking corn
There's
fell
a
to the
steam.
bottom because it was freaking. It was so. Mom was like, I wonder why they didn't turn out. I'm like, Mom, you
That's
added
funny.
no like thickening ingredient. No thickening ingredient at all. I'm like, oh, we should put some
Did you
cornstarch.
show her up with the corn tamales?
Oh heck yeah! With her attempt, of course. That attempt was
How are you
awful.
gonna eat in college? I.
Oh, I'm eating in the cafeteria.
Uh,
We were paying for the meals for the meal planner.
can you eat as many times as you want there, or is it only for?
I mean, it's like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's only on the weekdays. But they have like snack bar.
Well, that's gonna be
But
good.
well,
So you
also
don't
it's
have
gonna
to
be
eat.
exactly. That's why I'm like excited to. That's why I'm not as nervous about the freshman 15. Have you ever heard of that? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm so scared of it.
30.
I'm.
I did.
Oh, you went to college? Oh, yeah, but you gained 30 pounds.
Well, in high school, my senior year, I was
I guess so.
138. Well, that's what no. The lowest I ever got my senior year was 135, and then I just weighed myself It was like before last week,
Mhm.
180. Weighed 180. So that's like 40 pounds.
Jeez.
So I think you, what do you weigh right now?
I don't know. We're gonna weigh ourselves
Oh,
after
yeah.
this.
Yeah, we can weigh ourselves.
Yeah.
I weighed 176 today. That was after I was drinking some water. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing I'm playing some pickleball.
Oh,
It's
really?
pickleball's fun. You ever play pickleball?
Yeah. I was the champion in Lifetime.
I would
Me and
just
Sloan, we destroyed everybody.
I would destroy you in pickleball. Easy. I think I would also beat you I beat you in tennis.
I guess. I guess.
Yeah.
I've been practicing though.
Do you
Me and
think?
Luis go to Carney,
Yeah.
play on.
Luis was playing yesterday.
Yeah, he was. Well, he invited me. Ah, this is a whole another not relevant story.
Another one of the one of those stories she told me before the pod.
Not really, but I
What do you
just
think? What?
dipping. Whatever. We didn't end up going to tennis in Carney with Luis, so me and Kinsey went and
Uh,
to the cracked courts, no nets because
no net?
no nets.
What?
So we were just hitting it and spilling tea because that's what we like doing. And then, yeah, yeah. And then we did some criminal. We did some criminal activity,
Yeah. So go.
which I probably shouldn't be saying.
I don't think so. I don't think anything will come of that.
It honestly is not. But it was the wildest thing. Like, honestly, it was probably the wildest thing I've done since breaking into the school.
Okay, that one that's getting bleeped.
Why? Dude,
That's a lot
everybody
worse.
knows about that. Even the principal.
Yeah, you don't admit it. I guess.
You know
That's
what?
getting
Arrest me, okay?
bleeped.
Arrest me for breaking into the school for senior prank.
Yeah, I did it.
What? Broke into the school?
It's getting every time you say I'm bleeping it.
Why?
I'm not gonna put that out there for your sake.
Yeah, dude.
That you got it.
That everybody, or not everybody, but they know. They saw the video. My shirt said "Hello, good times" in bright pink.
You bleep it just to make it more what's the word, enticing, so that they want to know what it is.
They already know.
I also
They already know.
got on top of the school.
Oh, did you?
On the high school. Yeah. Yeah, and the middle school, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like we're the wild ones in the family.
Yeah, for sure. I think
We're the most outgoing. Verbose.
I remember when I was younger, Jake Howie, I remember. I don't know why, but one of the memories is like, yo, you're so loud, dude. That's
Aw,
yeah.
rip. That would have broken my soul.
I like
Like,
that.
I know I'm loud. Oh, on the senior superlative, it's like, who's the loudest?
I so wish I had
I
that.
got that.
That was
I
the
was
thing I
the
was looking
loudest.
forward to.
I got that award, which is not really a flex, but
You don't think so? Yeah.
being the loudest, like,
Yeah.
that's like annoying. Like, I don't want to be known as the loudest,
No,
and
you're so
I guess I was. I
I
guess I was.
feel like
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why people were voting me the loudest, because I know damn well I don't talk loud to like most of the people. But whatever. Whatever. It's because someone says, oh yeah, age is the loudest. So that means like, oh, okay, I'm a voter, you know? Yeah. Which I mean is fine. My name's in the yearbook, so.
Yeah, must be nice, huh? Yeah.
Oh, you class of 2020 graduate. Oh, should we even say graduate? Because
Wow.
okay.
Actually, why did you decide to go to CCC?
I could have
Saw it.
I could have gone anywhere. No, I'm
What
just
you getting
kidding.
your ACT?
No, I honestly no.
What?
I'm not gonna say that. I honestly could have went like anywhere, like probably here in Nebraska. But I was like, why am I gonna spend yeah. But I'm like, why am I gonna spend thousands of dollars more to go to university when I can go to CCC for way less, get the same education? I went on a tour at UNL, dental hygiene. I went on a tour in UNL and they were explaining I went to the pre-med section because there was like different like rooms that you would go into like what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I went to pre-med or undecided. It was like that set. It was like the same category. And basically they like listed off all the occupations and one of them was dental hygiene and they were like, "Yeah, with dental hygiene you only need 2 years." And I'm like, "Okay, why am I going to spend thousands of dollars more at a university?" And she even said, the lady even said, "Yeah, you could do 2 years at it." a freaking community college.
Yeah.
Same education. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, yeah.
So why'd you?
Yeah, at that point, I was like, this tour was a waste.
So why'd you
I
decide
don't know.
Hastings over Kearney
UNL? What? Oh, Carney?
for
Because
CCC?
yeah, because they have dorms, and I was just like, I want to get away from the house for at least a
Yeah.
year. Yeah, but like I think I'll go back next year, like after a year.
Home? You think you
Yeah,
go back home?
I was like, I want the college experience. That is the only reason why I wanted to move out. My entire life, up until like 11th grade, I wanted to stay at home. I was like, I just like didn't want to move out, but now I'm like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I told mom and dad about your podcast, and they were like, yeah, I want to be in it.
Yeah.
They said that.
I'm gonna. I want to have. Fun fact, spoilers. On the pod that I did with Jake and Chloe, I had like a 10-minute section or segment of where Chloe and I were just talking Spanish.
Really?
Yeah. I want to do a
Did you
Spanish
put
pod too.
subtitles or something?
No. Oh, frick. It does?
Like translated?
Automatically set by the. Well, that's actually that's a great idea. I could do that. No, if I ever talk in Spanish on like a pod that we're talking in English,
Yeah. I don't know why I'm
like if we ever talk Spanish, then I'll put subtitles up. So I probably should have on that one. I didn't even think about that. But whenever it's just like a purely pod or a Spanish pod, then I'm just not. I won't.
Yeah.
But going forward, if I do talk Spanish in an English pod, then yeah, I'll put subs. So I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea. But yeah, so I am excited. I want to do a Spanish pod because Spanish pods too. It'll go up on the same channel and everything, but just to practice Spanish. Because I don't want to lose. Yeah. I don't want to become like a no sabo kid.
Oh,
More than what I already am.
yeah.
So yeah.
You lose yeah, that's the thing. Like losing the language.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Huh.
When we go to Mexico, oh my gosh. When we went to Mexico,
Yeah.
I didn't want to speak. I didn't want to speak because I was like, I don't know how to say this right. I don't want to sound stupid.
Yeah.
And you, no offense, but like you were like chopping it up.
Heck yeah.
But then there were some times that I was like, Eric, that made no sense.
No,
No, but it was good. And honestly,
No,
I should have been the same way. And I was when we ate tacos the last night. I was talking more. It was Evelyn, Paulo, Cesar. They were scared to talk to our dad. They're like, ay, es que tu papá me da miedo. Like, they were all saying like, because they don't know him. They don't know him like all the other
I think his resting face just looks intimidating.
Yeah. He's
I
a
think-
funny dude.
I think it might be his goatee. Does he have a goatee or just a stash?
It's just a stash.
No, he's had a goatee before.
Probably, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen him without a mustache.
No, never.
I've never seen him without a mustache. I just want him to shave it all off. I don't think it'll grow back though if he does.
Yeah, though, for sure.
I mean, yeah, but he's getting a little older. Maybe the hair grows
He's
back.
still young.
No, they're all like, you know what? Like, we're gonna die soon. Like, you guys better like mature up. I'm like, you guys are 50 years old. You're gonna start talking about death already.
They're still young.
They are. They're
young.
like, we're too old to do anything. And I'm like, well, with
They
that
just-
mentality, then not. Yeah.
Because of how they grew up, but they're
Yeah.
still.
They're still young.
I guess okay. Age-wise, they're still young. Their body might feel a little bit older, but they are still young.
Yeah.
I was looking
I diss
talking
on
to-
them all the time. I'm like, you guys are talking about death, and you guys are like halfway through your life. I mean, maybe a little less, but like, oh, that's so sad to think about.
But I was talking to this guy at work, and he was telling me about how agents.
Mhm.
He has agents that are still like 80, 90 years old, still working.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I talked to this one dude. He's like 80 years old, and he still sounds so lively.
Oh,
Multiple
really?
80-year-old. Yeah,
Oh
he's talk to.
my gosh. So I work at Walmart,
Oh.
and Jay Masca's dad, Joel Masca,
I know.
he tells me the foulest things ever. The foulest things ever.
Yeah.
He's I probably shouldn't say, but he's the funniest dude ever. He literally he speaks like he's a 20-year-old college
Yeah.
student. He is such a vibe. He's so funny, and dude, I love my coworkers. I love working at Walmart. Maybe I shouldn't go into dental hygiene. No, because like at Walmart, I have met so many
workers.
like
You're gonna drop out even before you go.
No, I'm just kidding. I love my coworkers, but like I'm not trying. No, but like they are just the funniest people. No, but we have some like so there's this like she's 73. Her name is Sheila.
Is she bad?
She She can't like. Eric. Jeez. No. No, she's just really old and complains. She doesn't do anything. She only complains. There's people needing help, and she's talking to me
Why
how
is she
she's talking to
retired?
me about how much she hates Walmart. She's like, this is not this shit. And she talks like this. This place isn't like how it used to be. She talks like that. There's a red light going off. Someone needs help. They're like, hey, hey. She's like, see, these customers are so annoying.
Oh my gosh.
She's so. I'm like, I gotta go get that before I get in trouble. I get in trouble. I got called in. Yes, I got called into the office, and the lady was like, "You suck at your job." They said that to me. You suck at your job. You're on your phone too much. You talk to your coworkers too much. You are annoying, and you just need to do your job.
No.
They were basically like, you need to stop talking to your coworkers. You need to not be on your phone. You need to actually do your work. And I'm like,
Really? Wow.
yeah. But I took it like a champ. Like I went out of there and I'm like, fine, bitch, let me show you. I'm just kidding. I love my manager.
But she actually told you that?
She actually told me that.
Like not in the same words, but kind of like, you know.
Yeah. But
Wow.
she literally told me like, you need to do better. You not doing good at all.
Wow, that's crazy. See, that's why every time I'm at a job, that's what I'm worried about them thinking. So
Yeah.
that's why I always try to fucking. I always
See,
try to
and
work.
that's I was at first, and then just that week though, it's because I have this one coworker who never mind.
Okay. Yeah.
I liked to talk to them and they like to talk to me, so it was just really hard to do our work because we just love
Yeah.
talking to each other. And so
I can't even do that. See, I don't like talking to my coworkers for a long period of time because then I feel like I'm not doing work.
exactly, and that's exactly how I feel. But it sometimes and then sometimes it's like not even on you. It's like sometimes it's on the coworker, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, both sides,
And I don't know. It's
two
weird.
sides of
It's weird. I love my coworkers. I'm like I'm not dissing them or anything, but I do have
that's
them on
fair.
Snapchat so they might see this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, word of mouth, spread it. Spread it out.
You should be too. Like this is your podcast. You're like, yeah, spread my podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you only have Instagram. You have
Twitter?
Snapchat now. But girl, nobody uses Twitter.
So yeah, I downloaded Snap so that I could take a pic. I can put the time and the date. That's where I get
Just
that.
post a picture that you take with your guest and then be like, watch it on this and this and this and that. I mean, you already do it for Instagram, but like Snapchat, you have quite a and a lot of people see your Snapchat
I
because
don't
it's
have a
all
lot of
your.
people.
Okay, well I do. They will be able to see
Good.
your podcast. I'll be like,
Yeah, why don't you put one? You
well,
have
I
way more
will
than I
when
do.
you upload this one.
What about this one? I think the Caden pod's gonna be a smash. I like
You
this
think?
pod. Yeah.
I think this
I
one.
think this one's just more it's because this one's more it's like a family pod.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna yeah.
I mean, we've talked about a lot of things.
Well, actually next Thursday what I'm excited for is a tattoo.
Mm.
I'm working more on my leg sleeve. I have not posted my full leg sleeve yet.
Yeah.
I will when it's done.
What? So are you ever gonna show mom and dad?
For sure. I've told them. I just haven't showed them. Just because
You've told them.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
I,
But
I
you know,
told mom.
they think you joke. They think we like when when I say
I know.
something, even they're like, oh well, she's joking. It's like no. Like when
Yeah.
I told them I'm going to Lincoln, they're like, oh okay.
Yeah.
I'm on my way to Lincoln.
I
You know.
remember the time that when I was first getting my leg done, I showed them the first part of the sleeve, the bottom
Oh
part.
yeah, yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah, they're like too much.
And I told them I was like I'm gonna get all of my leg done and I'm gonna do my right arm, and I haven't since then. There's not really much else that's gone into that, but I'll show them eventually when it's done for sure.
Yeah. There's no hiding your arm though.
Yeah, it's
You
all right.
you hide your leg. I can tell.
When I'm at home, I just don't want to have that conversation. I don't know. I feel like I'm not ready for it.
You know, if you
Maybe
show them
maybe
in
I'm
Mexico,
not
they
emotionally
won't.
mature enough to do that conversation.
If you like show them in Mexico, the conversation will come up in Mexico, but it won't be as like stern because you know
Yeah,
more
but I've done some before. Because I feel like that's kind of a cop. Like, oh, we're already over here. Let me just show you. I'll tell them.
that would absolutely be me.
I told Dad before. I showed Dad before before we went to Mexico. When I
Oh, yeah.
had just the one and then the one on my back, I showed him those.
Well, they saw it like the day after you got it.
Did they?
Yeah, yeah, and then it was the most awkward. Mom was like, Eric, and then
Yeah.
Dad walked in, saw your leg, walked out.
No, no.
Yes.
My Goku one. Just the one with the one symbol.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Well, I'm talking about your calf. Like that's like worse than your Goku one.
Well, no.
Well, not worse, but like more.
No. I'm saying when I got this one, just this one, and this one on my back, I told them before we went to Mexico, I was like, I have these tattoos, and I showed it to them. Well, I showed Dad
Well, yeah,
because I think Mom already knew.
yeah,
Yeah. So this one, the
yeah.
like
But you
sleeve.
haven't showed your like sleeve. Like that's gonna
That's what I'm
be
saying. Yeah.
they. But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll be fine. I've told them, and I mean, I already have it, and I'm getting more work done, so I'll just go from there. But I have a coworker. I think she's gonna retire soon, and I told her like parents don't really like tattoos,
oh yeah.
and I have a leg sleeve, and then I went to work. I've gone to work in shorts twice, and I went to work with the shorts, and I showed her my leg sleeve, and she's like, "Oh, that actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Your parents are gonna hate that."
Oh
I was like,
jeez.
"Oh man." She likes the eye. I think she's no
Oh,
Kakashi, which is right below the Renegon, which is the eye.
boy, you just said some words I don't know.
Oh,
Kakashi and Renegon. I have no idea what
that's exactly yeah. Why don't you like anime? That's a yeah.
Honestly, it's not that I don't like anime, it's just that I've never watched it.
Who's that?
That is I know who it is, but I just can't.
What's the name? Who's that?
It's Goku.
That one?
No, that one.
Okay.
Goku, right?
Yeah, it's Goku.
Whoa!
Okay. Who's this one?
Oh, I have no idea. No idea.
Okay, who's that one?
No idea.
That's his kid. That's his son. Who's that?
No idea. Goku. Still.
No, that one, the little one.
Yeah, I don't know. Are these both Goku?
Those
They
are
look the same.
they're his kid. Oh, how'd you know that?
What? What'd you say? What'd you say?
That's
Bro.
Gohan, the older one. So he has two sons, Gohan, Goten, and that's Piccolo. So Goku died. That's why he has a little halo. Spoilers. Did you not? Dang it. So Goku dies, and
When?
it happened.
Never watched Dragon Ball Z in my life.
Well, hey, wait. Goku dies, and then Piccolo is basically Gohan's father figure. Yeah, and that's why I assume that's why he's yeah. And then there's fusion. Fusion is when
I watch Pokemon.
no one cares.
That's anime.
It is. Yeah, I was talking about Dragon Ball Z. Pokemon. I love Pokemon too. Yeah, I love Pokemon too. But let me finish what I was explaining. Goten and Trunks. There's a thing called fusion when in Dragon Ball where two people fuse to make a stronger. They become a stronger person essentially. So Goten and Trunks they fuse into Gotenks, and that's this character.
Boy.
What? And then Goku and Vegeta do that also. Vegeta's also he's my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z.
That one?
Yeah.
There's this his name is Skylar. He's just a buddy not buddy it's just a guy who is with the group of friends I hang out with. Okay, that was very weird.
So
No.
there's a group of people they hang out with. And
Yeah, and Skylar's one of them.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that I said it like that. No, but he has like shot glasses of like I think it's One Piece or My Hero characters. And one I cannot remember which one was his favorite character, but he's like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you showed on my leg sleeve?
I wanted to, but I didn't have a good picture. I didn't want to show him a hairy leg of yours.
What
Like
do you mean?
it was the picture I had was not good.
You don't think so?
The
That's
picture that
one
I
thing.
think.
I'm debating, should I just always keep my legs shaved?
Oh
or
yeah.
should I always wax them? Because the tattoos definitely pop more, and I think they look
Yeah.
better without the hair.
Then you're gonna have to be spending money on razors or getting,
Or
your
wax.
like wax. Dude, yeah. Like imagine being a girl. That's extra money that we spend on
Why do you
just-
guys keep them?
Why do we?
Well, that's for my tattoos.
Why do we shave our
Yeah.
legs? Ask all the guys you like ever have. Yeah, honestly though, I love.
Even after you're married?
I shave because I guess everybody else shaves. No, but also I
That's
like
pretty
shaving because actually I don't like shaving, but it feels nice when you're like I don't know. Yeah, right? Yeah. Hair is just not appealing on your legs. Me personally.
I actually like shaving my legs because it feels smooth and the tats pop more. But I hate how much acne I get on. I get a
Oh,
lot of
really?
acne on my legs. Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I don't know. I guess I'm kind of oily. I have an oily skin.
Maybe.
Cream? Lubriderm? It's like a tattoo cream. It's not specifically for tattoos, but a lot of people who have tattoos use it. So did you guys lotion after you shaved? You guys lotion all the time
I mean,
afterwards? Like
you're
every day?
supposed to.
Yeah.
Every day?
I moisturize
No.
my legs after I shower.
Every time you shower?
I am so bad with like moisturizing. I don't even moisturize my face after I wash it.
Okay,
I
okay.
have a moisturizer.
I have okay.
I need to invest in one.
I do have a question.
I use Jergens. I use Jergens sometimes. Sometimes. I have oily skin.
Same, I do too.
So I'm not like, I'm gonna put lotion for oil. I know, but I just don't put an effort to buy those moisturizers. But I do travel to Lincoln to buy
Perfume that you just didn't
that
buy.
I didn't buy. Oh my gosh.
I do what?
I wanted that as a graduation gift. I should have told you guys that.
I bought you a car.
Yeah, where is it now? Don't even
Thanks.
set up. That's depressing. See, you know, I struggle every single not okay, that's a lie. I'm all like I've been through more. No, but like I struggle with like traveling because I can't travel in the truck because it's, you know, beat up and broke down. I can't travel in dad's pickup because it's dad's pickup. So what do I travel in? I don't travel because he doesn't let me. He's like, I don't want you putting miles
Jesse,
in
what
my car.
did you were done? Really? No, like I'm saying like in high school and stuff. After high school.
Like cruising or like going to Carney. No.
Once go to Walmart, maybe get a watermelon or something and come back. Literally.
Yeah.
No way. I've only snuck out twice in my life. And it was recently. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Okay. I snuck out a lot. I definitely snuck out the most.
You're
Snuck
just
out-
like
Definitely
the
did.
rebel of the family.
Definitely. I don't know what. I think it's a middle child.
Leo.
Leo.
What is he? Like, I remember him bringing his friends to the house one time. And like it was Emma, Sis, and like just some other friends, and they were just in the kitchen chilling while I'm passed out on the couch because I didn't have a room. The couch was my room, and I'm passed out on the couch, and I see these high schoolers like walking in my living room, and then I'm like, okay, like that's my
Yeah,
older.
there's
Like,
some stories.
he just like brought people home, and like honestly, I would not bring people home to that White House, in that White House, because
I snuck people in.
oh I know
Oh,
you guys were in
that is a bleep. That's getting bleeped out.
why.
That's weird.
Fine. Can I say a person?
Sure. Yeah.
Say anyone.
Yeah.
No,
you could say.
because we were talking about sneaking people in, and
Yeah.
I was passed out in you're in Leo's room in the bunk beds.
Yeah.
And someone comes out of Jesse's old room, and they go to the bathroom, and I wake up, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, did I wake you?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's okay," and I'm like, "I wonder what they're doing in there." But
It wasn't just them.
no, I know it wasn't. It,
It
was,
was-
no, I know. You had I knew other people were in there, but I just thought I'm like, is this person really in my house right now? Did they really just wake me up?
If you would have guessed about all the people in the high school, that would be like.
I was like, this girl, and then I went to high school with her,
Do you know why?
and then,
She was with someone else.
yeah, I know.
They
It
were
was-
dating at the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's I know. But yeah,
Yeah.
and then I see her at high school, and I'm like, I've seen you in my room before. Like, that is so weird. I
was
think
a
about
weird
that
time.
sometimes. Like, you think of situations, and it's like, wow, I've done that with you. Like, I've seen you here before. You know, it's weird.
I've been.
It's just so random.
I've been in some situations. Like, how did I?
The one little kid.
That too. That yeah. I hadn't thought about when I told you that story. I hadn't thought about that one in a while. But that one, yeah, that was another one.
Do you ever
Yeah.
think about like things you're like, okay, let me just remember a random moment in my life. Do you ever think about that? Like recently,
always.
it's so weird. Recently, I've been like, okay, what's a memory that I have that I don't know I have? So I think about just random moments in my life.
I don't think about
Like
that.
right now, I'm thinking of the one time you and Skirt Gang biked to Hartwell and knocked on Angel's door. See, I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was even
I'm
there.
weird like
Yeah.
that. I just think about the just randomest things ever.
I don't consciously think about it, but sometimes, yeah, it pops
They
up in
pop
my
up.
brain.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. I
I
think
do sometimes consciously too.
sometimes what
Think.
memories that come up for me, memories that are like, wow, I actually did that. Because I think I've done some things and I just don't really even think of like, oh, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. Like there was one time, I'll say the name, but I'll bleep it. We were I forgot what the thing is, what we were doing, but you would be in the country road.
Yeah.
You'd get on top of the car.
Uh,
You'd lay down, hold up on the sides of it, and you go. We were literally going like 80, 100 down the country road.
that's like life or death.
Yeah, literally. And it felt so good, but it was one of the dumbest things you could do. It was, I don't, yeah. I don't know why we did that.
Just you and him.
No, there's others. There was other people there. There's 3 other guys there. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That was, yeah. That was fun. I mean, I don't regret that I did that.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
Even if I died, I wouldn't regret it because I'd be dead. I don't know. You haven't done anything like that?
I ran away from the cops after breaking into the school.
Ah, it's even bleep.
Come on,
That's
you gotta keep it in there. You have to. That is the most wildest thing I've done in my life.
that's even bleeped.
And then we went behind a camper, and the friends that I snuck in with, they're like, "You guys want to smoke?" they had their pens or whatever. They're like, "You want to smoke?" I'm like, "Nah, I
That
am
is
not."
kind of wild, man.
That is so funny.
I've ran away from a certain person. I'm not even cut that out. Cut that out.
Okay.
We're not gonna say that. I did have a question though. What is something that us guys should know about girls? Like something that girl like in the girls' world. Like the
You're ready
legs?
for dating, Aisha.
No.
He's like,
I'm not ready, but I'm okay. I'm okay with it, you know?
There's one thing guys should know about girls.
Yeah. Like
I feel like I am the wrong person to ask,
because you're
but
very man like.
sure. Wait, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, that's true. That's a very broad question.
Each cycle is like a different, like
Like when they're on, that's the time of the month. So they're just emotional. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, yeah.
I think yeah. I think I can be a patient person. But yeah, I think so that makes sense. But I feel like I already knew that.
Yeah.
I feel like
But yeah, what were you like? Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
well like no, it doesn't even have to be anything like that.
No, I know,
You
but
were like you shaved your legs and you guys moisturize like every day.
it's just,
Yeah,
I
something
mean,
like that.
it's
It's
just
like
what girls do, I
exactly.
guess.
Well, exactly. Girls just do that and I was like, "Oh, well, that's kind of weird."
Yeah.
Like for example, for guys, you were like, "Oh, they have urinals." So they always try to go to the opposite urinals.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That's just I grew
That's
up.
just how that, it's an unspoken rule.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I've done that, and you're like, that's weird. I was like, yeah, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Like something like, yeah. There's something with that. There was one time when I walked in when I was younger at Walmart. I walked into the girls' restroom. Went.
That seems to be a universal experience.
You've
Walking
done that?
into the yes, we
Really?
were in Iowa. We were in Iowa. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we were in Iowa. I walked into the guy's restroom, and this guy, pants down, in the urinal, and I'm like, I saw
That's
the one,
always weird.
I saw
See,
the one
like,
guy, I saw a guy, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and I walked out, and yeah, because I'm a little kid walking,
that's weird.
We're pulling off his pants down.
Bro.
That's freaking weird.
dude. I know, I apologize for everything. This guy or people run into me, I go like, I'm sorry. I know. Maybe I like saying I'm sorry.
It's not good.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just something to think about. Do you ever think that you would be able to, let's just say, interview someone?
Interview? No,
No?
I can't.
You want to be the person interviewed?
I want to be the person interviewed.
Okay.
Yes.
I think there's something to that.
I love being the
Center of
star.
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I think I do too. I mean, I think that's why I do the podcasting because I have like a platform to.
What do you think? Guest.
I don't know. I think you'll probably be on the pod. You'll be on the pod. Like we'll do a family pod sometime.
Oh,
You'll be sitting there too. Hopefully, yeah. We'll see how it goes.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. We can do it somewhere. We can. What I want to do is I want to do some podcasts. It would
Different
be
scenery.
yes. That's what I was gonna say. Doing outside.
Yeah.
I think doing outside would be pretty cool.
Wow.
But yeah. But I think it's probably be a good time to end it. It's getting pretty late. I actually go to bed here in like 40 minutes, so maybe, I'm pretty tired, dead tomorrow. But every day, get up, do it again.
Yep.
All right, that was my
I
sister.
forgot.
Like episode 5, 6 of the Iniguez ride. Yeah, this one I like this one. This was definitely a lot more chill vibe. I mean, it's just me and my sister talking and stuff.
so-
So yeah, you're actually not a side character. You're you're the main character in your story. You're not just a side character in my story. Whoa.
I know.
I'm just kidding. I thought about that because, I never thought of you being the side character. I just always thought
you were
like,
part of the main cast.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm the main character and no one else is gonna know my side of the story like you will because we grew up together and stuff. So that's yeah. So, anyways, that was like episode 5, 6. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.